What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking My Clams. I'm Will here in Ketchikan, Alaska. Not really sure how I'm gonna do it because we did some fishing the other day and caught our limit. There's 5 of us out here. I'm a guest on someone's charter, and we caught our limit of coho salmon, so that's 6 per person. We had 30 salmon in the boat. It was incredible. Go back and watch that video. But we then went for halibut, and if I put them all together, it's going to be just a huge, long video, so I wanted to divide them up. So this is the second video, and we go get some halibut, and it was wild. It's been a wild trip here. Still unsure about the cook. Maybe I'll have something for you guys, but like I said, I am a guest here, so I am not going to overextend myself, and whatever comes my way, I'll take it. And if nothing comes my way, then we'll just enjoy some fishing. Oh, we got somebody on another salmon over here. Check this out. There we go. It's been nonstop action and just an incredible trip. But yeah, enjoy the fishing. And I got another one coming too. We're here for about 2 weeks, and we're gonna get a lot done. So hopefully I'll get a cook for you guys, but we'll see. If not, it'll be 2 fishing videos and a cooking video. How's that sound? All right, switched over to halibut. And Hunter, would you say they got to be under 30?
Under 36.
Under 36, okay.
First halibut of the trip. Halibut.
There you go.
Got my halibut. That's perfect size too. Halibut. Oh yeah.
So after catching 30 coho, everyone seems a little pooped now. No one's really. I don't hear any. Yeah. Hey, come on, guys.
I'm telling you, it's the rod. It's the rod going down.
Yeah.
Grab it and hold it up.
Open the
First
door.
halibut ever.
Open the door.
Yeah, open the door.
Just grab it.
No.
Oh, second halibut coming up.
Feels like a porgy.
Yeah. You should be so lucky.
I wish. Very rare. The Alaskan porgy.
There now you can pump. How happy are you?
I've been wanting to do all day is pump on something.
How happy are you right now?
Get in the boat.
Oh boy, Aaron. Come on.
You want me to help you?
No, you can come hold me if you want to. Above the waist, though.
All right, anytime you want to bring them in, feel free.
Where's your fish, Will?
What? I'm filming.
Oh yeah.
This is every salmon you didn't get to pump on, you're getting to make up for right
Getting
now.
all the pump right now.
Oh my gosh.
There's a fish over here.
What?
That one. God damn, I almost went off the boat.
All right. Woo.
I didn't see protocol bringing these in. Did you just flinging them over?
Nah, we're gonna see what this one
Okay.
like.
How deep down were you?
Oh, we gotta get these guys some 2 speeds.
That's a cheater.
I feel like I'm fishing with my dad's old pin Senators.
Yeah.
Halibut.
Your first halibut.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
I think
That's
so.
a hell of a halibut.
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 Halibut. Halibut.
Hell of a halibut.
What do you got? What do you got? Man. Come on. There we go.
They're wild looking.
This is small, whatever it is. There we go.
Oh, Will.
Oh. Hunter, you obviously don't watch my channel. I catch very small fish. This is
Another one right here.
now he's coming up easy. I spoke too soon.
We got 3 fish on, by the way.
On again, huh?
Hell of a lot. You know me, it's just
just attracting the fish right and left. Oh! Oh, it's like a lead weight. Oh my god.
I don't know if I'm ready to go back to Rhode Island.
Oh, this one's
Is
actually
this like
fighting.
a tidal edge or like a wind squall?
There we go. We're in unison now. Maybe they'll meet up and decide to swim upward.
I think mine's a keeper.
Oh, that's a good one.
Will,
What's that?
you get in the boat?
All right, one of these days I'll get it up
See
here.
how that, like, see how this edge right here is disturbed?
Yeah.
It's like it's.
This might be a good one. Might be a good. Oh, I think this is all right. Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. There we go. So that's a halibut limit that quick, huh?
They're perfect size. All of them.
They're absolutely perfect. That's insane.
Any bigger than that gets a little
Whew.
tough.
Well, thanks,
Yeah,
Hunter.
There's a difference.
I guess we're done.
I guess so. That fast.
He's a side-eye pro.
I love for bread. I love for bread. 30 silver, 5 pink, 5 holly.
What kind of fish do you guys process in New York?
Everything. Literally everything. A lot of coho, halibut.
Cool. Do you want to steak these?
What's up? Well, where's Casey?
I actually don't know where Casey went. He left a while ago.
You was right there going and grab him? It's been a year since I've done steaks, and I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, no, we're the ones who want them steaks. I know.
Well, all right. Long Island, New York did not want to be outdone by Alaska, so it has given us a perfectly dreary, cloudy, drizzly day. If you look here. Couldn't ask for more, but it is a nice break from the heat up here. What we're gonna make with our halibut is Japanese katsu curry. Katsu means cutlet in English, and it is just a breaded cutlet, and then Japanese curry is a little bit different than Indian curry. We'll go through all the steps on that, but the halibut is so nice and thick, I feel like it's gonna work absolutely perfectly, so let's get started. So another fun game that we can play is how long into this recipe before someone starts doing yard work here on Long Island. I just waited out 2 yards, even though it's raining on and off. Man, those guys don't take a day off. So let's see. It could be like a drinking game. Every time that you hear a leaf blower in the back, you got to take a shot. So fingers crossed we get through this recipe without them showing up. First things first, I want to get all my veg cut and ready. I only have these really small pieces of garlic right now, which is not a problem. They're just more to peel. Okay, we're gonna do 1 whole onion. Well, I don't know if you can hear them off in the distance, but there's the leaf blowers. We made it 3 minutes. All right, and I'm gonna leave the onion like this, just slices. Then I have 2 peeled carrots that we're just gonna cut into slices. if you were to look up, I think, 10 different katsu curry recipes, you would get 10 different recipes. And that's what I've noticed with it. Some of them have veg in them, some of them have no veg, some have vegetable stock, tomato stock, beef stock, some have tomato juice. It's pretty wild. So we're gonna combine a bunch of them here into our own recipe. Now I'm gonna peel 2 potatoes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the skin on. I like the skin. But we're gonna cube this up. Pieces just like that. So another thing people frown upon, like if you're cooking Mexican food, if you're cooking Asian food or whatever, that olive oil is only for Italian cooking, and that if you use it in any other cuisine, it's wrong. I don't feel that way. I like olive oil. I like using it in everything. So with that said, I got medium high heat. I'm gonna put my onions in first, then my garlic. So I only want a little bit of color on these, a little bit of color, but I want them cooked down all the way. So this can take up to like 7 minutes. Okay, now that those have a bit of color, they're almost cooked down, we're gonna add our curry. And it's important to cook your curry powder. We're gonna do about 2 tablespoons. But it's important to cook it for at least like 30 seconds. Otherwise, you get this very odd texture. All right, push everything to the side, and we're gonna add a little bit of tomato paste. Also, the fact that it took them so many years to invent the tomato paste in a tube so that you weren't stuck with the can is amazing. But thank you, whoever came up with this genius idea. So we're gonna do about a tablespoon of tomato paste, and we need to cook that off as well. Okay, beautiful. Now we're gonna add a couple of shots of Worcestershire, and now our potato and carrots. And we're just heating those guys up. I think you're getting steamed out there on the camera. Okay, now we add a little bit of pepper. And just a little bit of salt, because we're actually going to add chicken bouillon to this, which I'm going to add right now. And it might seem odd to add it now, but we're going to add water in a second. Okay. Oop. Now we add some butter, because what would we be without butter? Alright, now that the butter is all melted, and this is optional, I'm just going to do it because I want a nice thick curry, but I'm going to add a bit of flour. 2 tablespoons. You could do cornstarch, potato starch, that's up to you. Or you can leave it out altogether. But you want to cook that flour off a bit. Give that about 30 seconds to cook, and then we're going to add our water. Okay, now in with our water. And we're going to bring this up to a boil, then down to a simmer. And we're going to let it simmer for about 20 minutes. In those 20 minutes, I'm going to go get some rice started. So another thing to keep in mind with this curry as it cooks down, every once in a while you want to give it a stir. Because of that tomato paste, because of the onions, the carrots, even the Worcestershire, there's a high level of sugar in here. And what'll happen is that you'll scorch the bottom, even on a low heat. So you want to every once in a while give it a good stir and then leave it alone. While my curry and my rice are cooking, I'm going to get together my breading station for the halibut. So I just have flour, 1 egg, and unseasoned panko. So beat the egg. I'm going to put just a drop of vegetable oil in the egg. And that will help it crisp up when we cook it. Now the other thing is that I wrapped my halibut, and also in case you don't know, they clean the halibut, they flash freeze it, and they vacuum seal it, and they hold on to it, any of the fish that you catch in Alaska, and they hold on to it until you're ready to go. And you can either take it on the plane or you can ship it. So this halibut got frozen, packed, and was my carry-on on the plane. So that's how I got to come back with a little bit of fish. But I took these out, thawed them out, and wrapped them in paper towel because you want them to be pretty dry when you bread them and go to fry them. Otherwise, they'll release a lot of steam inside and will make your breading soggy. So any fish that you're going to fry, it's almost great to wrap it in paper towel and leave it overnight. But very traditional breading method here. Nothing special. We're just going flour into the egg. Sure we get egg on everything there. And into the panko. And then I'm going to put this aside on the rack just for a couple minutes while I get everything else ready, so that egg has a minute to kind of dry. So real quick, just as a side garnish, I'm going to cut up some green cabbage here. Take the heart out. Uh-oh. If it's not landscaping, it's the dogs next door. There you go. Everybody's got to take a shot now. All right, so this I'm just going to slice real thin. And then we're going to throw it into some ice water, and that'll help firm it up. Now you don't want to put it in the ice water too long because then it'll soak up too much water. So really going to throw it in there, and in about 5 minutes we'll take it out and get rid of the excess water. And in case any of you are wondering about this knife, it's one of the ones that Mike made for me. And you can look him up at langevin.knives.com. I'll put a link at the bottom, but as you see, it's gorgeous, beautiful knife. Okay, we're gonna do a pretty shallow fry on these guys, but probably about a 1/2 inch of oil. We're gonna get that up to 365. That oil's pretty hot. It's so hard to navigate the heat control on this because that's as low as it'll go right now. It's either hot or off are your only options. Luckily, unlike chicken, that halibut's going to cook pretty quickly, and you can eat halibut raw, which is very nice. We're looking good though. So one of the things too, when I dropped in that last piece of fish and took the oil off, it dropped the heat down to exactly where I wanted it. So we're looking great. About another 2 minutes on that side and then we're ready to pull them. Okay, this is the first one in. Oh, yes. All right, so clean my rack off. I'm going to put it onto a rack just like that, and that lets the oil drip down. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is, while we are still hot, I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt on top. Okay, kill my heat. Oh yes, gorgeous. And last but not least, there you go. Our Halibut Katsu curry. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's dig in. What's amazing is that fish, there's just finishing salt on top, which is actually salt from Hawaiian sea salt. But it needs almost no, it's not bland. But now, let's dip that into the curry. That's heaven. that is heaven. So for my cabbage here, which that little trick with the ice, my grandmother used to do it before she made coleslaw, but it firms up the cabbage. It makes it so nice and crunchy. And put just a little bit of soy sauce on there. I can't believe, I mean, the fact that this fish came home with me on the plane, and here it is. You see another piece there, you know it's going to Mama Clams. She doesn't always want to be on camera, so some days I can catch her and she'll be on camera and have some food with me, but don't you worry, she is eating, and she has benefited from the spoils of Alaska on every meal that I've cooked and beyond. But if you haven't had halibut, it's kind of like flounder and a wahoo had a baby. It's got that mild buttery taste of wahoo and yellowjack, but it's very flaky like flounder or fluke. And East Coast halibut is a different animal than West Coast halibut. West Coast halibut, in my opinion, way better. Way better. This is delicious. Now, another thing too, like I said, if you look up katsu curry and you look up 10 different recipes, they're going to be just that, 10 different recipes. And one of the things on my channel, a lot of you ask for a cookbook or the recipes. I kind of wing it on a lot of these things, and a lot of the things that you see me cook, I'm cooking them for the first time. And you know, after the camera shuts off, there's some things that I might change, but that's the point. So when you guys are watching and you're looking at it and you go, oh, that's a good idea, but I would do this different. That's it. That's the joy of cooking. You add your own spin to it to make it your own while still being somewhat following tradition. And if you get the basics down to something, then you can kind of get a little jazzy with it. And I couldn't be happier with this. This is absolutely delicious. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Got some more stuff coming from Alaska. it's kind of crazy because everything had to be cooked here. Didn't really have time to cook too much there, but it's still very fun. And like I said, the Long Island matched the scenery for me. It was like, all right, coming back from Alaska, we're going to give you that exact landscape. So nice and foggy out. But thanks so much, guys. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoy these Alaska episodes. I think I got 2 more coming. I did a lot of filming while I was up there, so hopefully you enjoy. But I'm going to make my mother a plate of food, finish this, and enjoy my meal. I'll see you guys on the next one.